Number 27,969. Nice. In the Wayfinder queue, it's time for a bow tier list, folks. Rating the Sagittarius, Cresten Moon bow, crossbow. It's a bow, technically. And the Royal Hunting Bow. This right here is pretty much the build I'm using for most of the bows and whatnot. I got the Johns and my relic, and the crossbow is the first weapon of choice. Let's get into it, shall we? Pop that, eat that, get inside, throw a pipe bomb, and then pop a rampage. Try and get some crits. Love to see that. More crits, please. Go left. Huge. Back it up, Terry. I have noticed that the crossbow does not get many, whatchamacallits. That's huge. Any reset, or staggers. Not resets, staggers. I'm trying to maintain momentum as much as possible. So I don't say anything for the next couple seconds. This game needs pursuits or a boss rush mode because that'd be way more fun. It'd be way easier to make videos and it'd just be more enjoyable. Killing all the trash or whatnot or running past it, it gets kind of boring after the, I don't know, 20th time. That's a lot of damage. Wow. Little impressed. This isn't an issue necessarily with the crossbow. It's more so the timing of the fight and momentum having such short time to keep up those stacks. The crossbow is a solid A tier because it does take a little bit of work, but the damage is pretty decent. Pretty good, actually. Now, the next weapon is going to be the Royal Hunting Bow. I think I'm using Supercharger. Also, swapping out Ring of Flaw Beauty or Archer's Crest. Keeping the weak spot, slapping... Oh, God, I remember this. Wait. You might see firsthand some funny business with the mods. Because with the crossbow, you use a mod, you shoot it instantly, you're chilling. Cooking with Crisco. This... not so much, brother. I don't say a whole lot here because if you guys don't know, it takes me multiple runs to get the one I'm actually happy with. And in some cases, I'm not exactly stoked about it, but it's good enough. And speaking of that, people are judging the fact I'm using Ravager for these videos. I get it may be boring to see it all the time, but it's also boring to go through the game and have to find the boss I want with the right modifiers. And getting the Ravager is way easier. Also, the fight's very consistent, which I like personally. That just takes so long to shoot. It's actually disgusting. Yeah, that modifier takes about 1,000 years to send out. It is redonkulous, brother. It's disgusting. Exactly. Just why? Why is it like this weapon of all? Like, this is the only weapon in the game where it's like, all right, gotta freaking shoot the arrow. Sick. Gotta load in the modifier. Sick. Shoot the modifier. Unstring it, I guess, and then restring in another arrow. It's a whole hassle and a half. You're better off just shooting them. Yeah, you are, actually. Okay, so trimmers does not feel great on the bow at all. Let's say you shoot an arrow, right? Boom. Then you load up the mod, you shoot that, you undo it. What the? Jeez Louise, you're spending a year and a day. A year and a day finagling that. I'd say it's like a B+. Wayfinder Q update, 17,248. We're making big gains, bro. Next up, we have the Sagittarius. I'm going to try using momentum, but I don't think it's going to work out. I will report back. It hits hard as hell. That hits like for 10k, but it's not worth. All right, momentum's not worth on Sagittarius. You shoot too slow. I won't self-diagnose, but I got something wrong with me, man. I do not say next to anything sometimes in these clips. Other times it's okay, passable. This time I spoke 4 times in a span of around 40 seconds, which maybe isn't that big a deal, but as a content creator, you gotta say more things, I think. Or this is being a little annoying. Sorry. Just trying to keep you company. My bad. I almost wish that for Sagittarius, if the modifier is going to be dead, let me just use trimmer. Wait, never mind. I remember, if Sagittarius has trimmers, it'll be the exact same thing as a Royal Hunting Bow. It'll take a year and a day. Not a fan whatsoever. Hitting for 7.9k though, ain't too bad. Tell you, 9.7, sheesh. That's pretty good. But can it make up for the dead mod? That is the great philosophical question that we must answer. I'm really bummed that Sagittarius' mod is so bad, and I mean it is one of the worst mods in the entire game, but I can't use it for ad clear, because I would, but it's horrendous. Potentially S-, if that makes any sense, or A+. Now for the final bow boss, the Cresten Moon. I'll be swapping probability cord or Farron Sigil. I got asked a lot, hey Doe, how would you make it so the Nightfall could keep using the mod infinitely? This. The Cresten Moon is still good without it, but I think it's just more fun and also probably better with. Hey there, brother. I'm not gonna do that. So this is gonna be the momentum run, all right? Which is gonna be a bit slower than usual. And truth be told, it isn't that slow. That's not bad by any means. And if you can maintain the momentum stacks, the damage ramps up like crazy, and the extra crit chance is insane. I will say, looking back on it, if you're using momentum with the build I have set up, I would actually swap a Cario Warband or probability cord just for the extra damage. Because chances are you won't be maintaining a Cario Warband the entire time. You could do it, but sometimes the stars have to align, and other times the Ravager just hits something like a pillar that you can't really predict or move away from. There's two pillars, and no matter what you really do, he doesn't finesse the crevasse to actually hit you. But the damage is good. The damage is real good, truth be told. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to not that, but instead this Supercharger. And that's this run right here. And again, I'm doing this second narration thing because I didn't say much at all during this fight. Momentum one actually was a second try, but I was tired. And then this one took like 5 tries, so I was actually pissed. I had nothing to say. I was like, this is taking forever. And I've done this at this point, I'm telling you, man. I've fought this. I've tried recording this exact video a few times. And each time I'm just thinking to myself, it's not good enough. So obviously shooting faster here, doing a bit less damage. I think I was hitting for around 6k before Rampage last time. Only 4 points. Ooh, wait. I think momentum might be the play here. I was hitting for that before I even got to the actual Rampage mode. For like 10 stacks. I think momentum is the play. 100%. Looking back on it. I kind of like the momentum run more personally, but Supercharger would most likely be more consistent. But overall, Cresten Moon's S+. That shouldn't even be a question. This weapon does so much damage, bro. Before the spark notes for the bow tier list, check me out on Twitch. I stream there playing Wayfinder. It's a fun game when you can actually play it. Otherwise, it's Wayfinder sometimes. And let's go and get into it, all right? So Crossbow is solidly A tier. The Royal Hunting Bow is B+. Cresten Moon, S+. And finally, the Sagittarius was in the young A+. The modifier, if it did something that was meaningful and also didn't have an insanely like ridiculous cast time as well, it would honestly be S+ easily. But it doesn't, so it's not. Thank you for watching the video. The next one should be the I guess marksman rifles. That's the next one. I got the shotgun one up, and I got the assault rifle one up. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.